You know, the vibes, the dirty south, y'all. Shout out to 1,000 families, y'all. I am so grateful for our visionary coach Stormy, y'all. We would not be here if it had not been for her constantly reinventing herself, constantly reinventing the team, coming out with this big okay competition in the middle of a pandemic, y'all, that is forcing all of us to posture up and get up off of our butts, y'all. So shout out to the GOAT herself, Coach Stormy, y'all. So happy and so grateful, y'all. Shout out to Demond. Y'all, Demond knows how to edify like none other, okay? Because I was just sitting over here like, I thought I was finna like really get in the game. Like, I was like, put me in, coach, you know. Demond knows how to edify, y'all. I gotta tell y'all, the first time I had a conversation with Demond, I was like, listen, my line name when I crossed was entrenched, y'all. And that's because I am very entrenched in my ways, you know. I'm very coachable, but at the same time, I come from a line of 5 men who broke barriers. They were judges, they were lawyers, they were pastors. And so I was just already like, nah, whatever he's saying, I ain't listening. By the time I got off the phone with Demond, I was like, dang, this dude did like straight told me what I needed to hear. And I was like, yes, sir, whatever you need, like, I'm going to do it. I did exactly what he told me to do. Text him when he was done, y'all. So shout out to Demond. Like, he is an amazing leader. He edifies like none other, y'all. So I just had to give him that credit because he is amazing, y'all. So we're going to get into it. For those of you that don't know me, I am Natasha Williams, all the way from Mississippi. They call me G.I. Jane. I am a professional bodybuilder. I also own my own gym here in Ridgeland, G.I. Jane Studio X. I just opened up my own restaurant, Mind, Body, and Soul Food, y'all. And so, listen, I'm just going to give you a little back history of who I am. I've been doing network marketing for the last 8 years, y'all. I have been in every different company that you can think of, y'all. But listen, I just never went up. I do things, I get bored, and then I switch. I'm like, all right, I'm done with that. I'm bored. I'm finna move on to the next thing. Okay, so for the last, like I said, 8 years, just been trying different companies, and just never did find my true home, y'all, okay? And so I got into it, y'all. Never had a real job, okay? I always been a hustler. Been selling Girl Scout cookies. I was selling hot Cheetos and snack cakes when I was in high school. Went to college. The girls in the dorms found out I knew how to cook. I started making Alfredo dinners for them and was selling that. So when I got out of college, y'all, I ended up a single mom, okay? I ended up sleeping on people's couches, y'all, with people I didn't know. I had to give up my home. I had to sell all of my stuff, y'all. I had to move back in with my parents. I ended up having to go back to Ole Miss for the different intersections, y'all, sleeping on couches. My daughter was sleeping in a playpen because I was that mom that was like, listen, I did this, I made it happen, so I'm not finna put her off on my family. I'm about to go back to Ole Miss and get this degree by any means necessary. So I took her with me to class, y'all. I got that degree, graduated from Ole Miss with a psychology degree. And then that's when I got back into the gym, y'all. Because I had went through postpartum, y'all. And that was not the first time I had gone through depression. Okay, I was raped at 14. I went through domestic violence at 18, y'all. I was a cutter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to go through a lot of extensive counseling when I went to college. That's the one reason why I decided to get into the health and fitness and get into psychology, y'all, because of the simple fact that we in our community, you know, we don't talk a lot about mental health. We tend to sweep things under the rug. And so I did not want to be a product of that and to have my daughter to go through that and have that cycle keep going. So I made a decision that I was going to start learning how to deal with my mental health, and I was going to start helping other ladies, okay? So I had a vision, but I didn't know how I was going to touch the masses. You see what I'm saying? Because I was still going through this depression, even though I didn't want to come to grips with it. Okay, so then I got into bodybuilding. That helped me to heal because, y'all, the reason why, because I know y'all see me, y'all like, dang, she got a lot of muscles. But the reason why I got these muscles, y'all, honestly, is because what I told people was that I would never allow anyone to look at me as weak. Because I couldn't control that man that raped me. I couldn't control that man that beat me. But one thing I could control was what I put into my mouth, what I put into my body, what my body looked like. I can control that. And so I got these muscles as a form of strength. This was me telling the world that I would no longer be weak. that what happened to me did not define me, that I was a strong woman, y'all. So that's why I went out there and started bodybuilding. It was healing for me. It was church, lifting weights. And when I have an obsessive personality, y'all. So when I do something, I go in 100 all the way. So when I started bodybuilding, I went in, y'all. I was at the gym 7 days a week, working out, eating 7 times a day. My husband was like, I didn't even know somebody could eat 7 times a day, okay? So got into bodybuilding, started to heal, y'all. Still was going through depression throughout the years, was just tucking it under the rug, y'all. And last year, I came up on this thing called CBD. CBD, y'all. CBD. Okay, it stands for correcting bodily dysfunctions. And I learned about it, y'all. Was going to the store, and I was like, listen, I don't want to ask them what CBD is, so I'm going to go type it into my phone and find out what it is. So I found out what it is, and I was like, y'all, I need this because I'm up all night. I got insomnia. I'm wrapped up in my own thoughts. I'm self-sabotaging, so I need something that's going to help my mental, and I refuse to get on medicine, y'all. So I started taking CBD, y'all, and it started to heal me, okay? And so then Coach Dre called me up, y'all, and let me tell y'all about Coach Dre, okay, because I got to edify. Coach Dre, she trained me when I was going out for my pro card from 2015 into 2017. Not only was she my trainer, but she was also my soror. All right, shout out to the amazing, devastating divas of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. All right, shameless plug. Anyway, so Coach Dre, she called me up and she was like, hey, I got something for you. Total Life Changes. We have a CBD detox tea. And I was like, hold up, wait a minute. CBD detox tea? I was like, girl, sign me up. When I get back from this honeymoon, I'm going to be ready. So I jumped in head first, y'all. And me and Coach Dre, we got closer and closer together. We started to talk on the phone all the time. And then she introduced me to Coach Green. Big Sister Green. All right, Big Sister Green. Y'all, she really was like Big Sister. I thought I was back online. So that first day that I got with Green, y'all, and I'm going to tell you what I did, what helped me, okay? Because these are the core commitments that our people, that our upline, that our leaders have come up with, y'all. And because I stuck to those core commitments, that is why I've been able to do what I have been able to do, y'all. So Coach Green, she was like, listen, y'all got to get binary 24 to 48 hours. I was like, okay, cool. So I'm thinking she's just going to go through a little role play, and we're on the phone, and she's like, all right, pull out your credit card. I'm like, hold on, wait, what? Pull out my credit card. I thought we was just learning how to do this and I was going to go back and do it later. But I said, you know what, Tasha? Go ahead, invest in your business or whatever. You're going to be able to get that money back. Because like I told y'all, I'm a hustler. So I was like, all right, I was already thinking of who I could call because I've been in network marketing before. So I already know. Make that list and make that hot market list, that warm market list, and that cold market list, and get on the phone and start calling these people. So I was like, okay, don't worry about it. Let me go on binary qualify myself. So I added my husband on my left and I added my mama on my right, y'all. And I went on and got binary and locked my spot in, okay? And so again, let me get back to Coach Stormy because she is the visionary. She the GOAT, y'all. I've been doing self-development over the course of some years, y'all, because like I told y'all, I've been through some depression. I have the anxiety, y'all. So my husband introduced me back into the vortex and the affirmations and Louise Hayes and all of these different affirmations, y'all. But I had got bored. Okay, I had got burned out because I told y'all I had that personality. I go 0 to 100. So when I got with this, Coach Dre told me, she said, follow Coach Stormy. That's a part of our core commitment, y'all, to plug into 1,000 families, plug into Coach Stormy. So I started plugging in. I started listening to the Wake Up and Wins. I joined her Girl Hold My Hand group. So I was on the Wednesday calls, y'all. And then I got introduced to those affirmations. I would hear the voice of the Holy Spirit within. I would lead and not follow. I would create and not destroy. Y'all can spit that. You know why I can spit that? Because like Claudia said, let it go from your head to your heart. So now I wasn't just saying these things, y'all, because I had just been saying these things, okay? But I wasn't actually believing it. So once I started following Coach Stormy, I started getting into the prayers and I started burning sage again and I started finding my true purpose. And I told Coach Dre, I said, listen, man, if it hadn't been for you and for Coach Stormy and if it hadn't been for Coach Green, all of you all, I wouldn't be able to go to that next level because I always knew I had a calling on my life, but I needed a way to be able to touch the masses. So because I've been praying for women that I could align myself with, women that would speak to me, okay, women that felt that fire that I felt. So I started listening to the self-development and I started doing it every single day, y'all. And then here come Coach Stormy with the Director's Challenge for December. Because like I told y'all, All right, I got an obsessive personality and I'm very competitive. So that what for me was what pushed me, y'all. So I was like, what I got to do? I'm trying to go to Miami for December, so I got to hit director. What do I got to do? So I started being coachable. Coach Green said, you got to let go of that $20. And I was like, but listen, that $20 from retail, that stuff is serious. I want my coins. Coach Green said, but if you go into the bottom, okay, of your pay leg, of your lesser leg, okay, because like I told y'all, I had already got in and I had already got binary qualified. So she said go into the bottom because I was thinking, all right, I'm just going to go into my husband back office or my mama back office and purchase these orders. Coach Green said, no. When you helping you got to reach back and help your team. So she said you got to go into the bottom of your pay leg, of your lesser leg, put those orders in. They're going to shoot back up to the top. And not only are you going to help you to get that to director, but you're going to help your team. So I started doing it, y'all. I fussed about it. I told Dre, I said, man, I ain't doing what Big Sister said. I ain't doing that. I want my coins. But then I went to sleep that night. I did my self-development. I woke up that next morning because I'm coachable, okay? And I said, I'm going to do what Coach Green told me to do. I'm going to start placing these orders at the bottom. And then I started to see the points go up. And I was like, dang, I hit director. And then I hit director again. And then my team, they getting these rollover points, y'all, because I got them in and I duplicated. That's one of our core commitments, y'all. You got to duplicate. So I told them, I said, you got to come in. You got to get binary qualified. And let me go back. You got to put your smart ship on 120, y'all. Because, see, I'm a product of the product. All right? I'm a product of the product. Whatever it was that coach said get, whatever it was, like, she talking about glowing up. I said, okay. What you got there, coach? Let me buy that. And I bought the candles and the gummies and all of that. But I bought all the products from TLC, y'all, because I'm 0 to 100. All right? And because I'm a product of the product. And my thing is, how I'm going to tell somebody else how to use these products, and I haven't even used them myself. You see what I'm saying? How am I not going to put my smart ship on 120, but I want somebody else to buy 3 products from me? Like E.T. said, you a fake, you a fraud. They're going to find out. You see what I'm saying? And my peoples know. They know that I don't put nothing out there for them to try, nothing out there for them to buy, unless I've tried it myself. So I tried everything. I got all the teas, and I got the NutriBurst and the NutriBurst Plus and the Infinity Oil, and I found 3 products that I was going to be consistent with, and I took them every single day, y'all. Every single day. And then here come Boss Lady Meeks talking about putting 4 and 6 sachets in the bottle. So you know what I did? I duplicated. 4 to 6 sachets, okay? Because it's stomach in the back season, all right? Don't play no games. I do 4 to 6 sachets every day. Because I follow the leaders and I'm coachable, okay? And I duplicate because like Damon said, you see what these top leaders are doing and it's working for them. And you see that Boss Lady is the retail queen and it's working for her. So I said, what do I have to do? I see that the GOAT, Coach Stormy, is doing this and she's doing that. And see, I'm a hustler. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm 31 years old and I own 2 brick and mortars. So I started following the system that Coach Stormy had already laid out. Because my husband talked at me a long time ago that don't reinvent the wheel, y'all. Don't come in this thing talking about, I'm going to do what I want to do. No, don't do what you want to do. Do exactly what they told you to do. Because Coach Stormy and Coach Green and Coach LaQuelle and Boss Lady and Natalie, all of them, they at the top. And they done this and they laid a system out for you. So why would you go do your own thing? Why not plug in to 1,000 families and do what they told you to do? So they said, get binary qualified in 24 to 48 hours. So I did that. I wasn't waiting on anybody to hold my hand. I wasn't waiting on anybody to join my team. I binary qualified myself so I could lock my spot in. Okay? And not only did I do that, I set my smart ship on 120 because I'm a product of the product. And when you believe in the product, you truly believe because y'all, Jack Fallon is amazing. The NutriBurst and all these products that he has come up with that has not changed. These people have took time out, y'all. I believe in these products. These products are amazing. So why not purchase these products and why not invest back into my business? So smart ship on 120. And then I got my husband's smart ship and I got my mama's smart ship. And I got these products coming in because I believe in the products. Okay? You see what I'm saying? And then I set up my direct links. Okay? Because let me tell you, when people first join, when people first hit me up about the product, y'all, because like I told y'all, people do what they see me do, okay? Because I've set a name for myself, and they know that G.I.J. not gonna tell them to take anything that she not taking, and they know that G.I.J. not just gonna have them out here on some products. You see what I'm saying? So people were clicking my link. I made my investment back in a day, but when they clicked my link, they were clicking on the regular tea, wanting the CBD tea. And I was like, dang, and I was getting frustrated. But it was in the welcome text, y'all. It was in the welcome text. So what I learned now that I teach my team, listen, learn from my mistakes, man. Don't take forever to set up your direct link, man. Don't have these people out here frustrated and they done bought the wrong stuff. Set up your direct links. So when they click the link in my bio, they know I got the CBD tea, I got the raspberry tea, I got the NutriBurst. I have everything in a direct link when you click the link in my bio. So that people don't have to get frustrated. They mad because they got the wrong tea. They mad because they got the wrong product, y'all. If y'all on TikTok, y'all can set up Linktree. And then Natalie took the time out to make a Zoom so she could show y'all how to be able to set up your direct links. Okay? So take the time out to watch the video and set up your direct links. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Then you got to duplicate, y'all. You got to reach back when your team come in. So now, every time I have somebody new come in, you know what I do? I go through that welcome text with them. And I go through the welcome text, y'all. Okay? And I say to them, all right, this is what you need to do. Okay? You need to be a product of the product. You need to set up your direct links. You need to get binary qualified. All right? And then I start talking to them about their social media page. Because let me talk to y'all about my page, y'all. Okay? Because I had an II page, you know. It wasn't up to that influencer standard. Okay? Because now y'all see I got a ring light. You see I'm glowing now because I said, oh, how these people getting their pictures to look like that? Oh, Coach Natalie said, get you a ring light. And she posted it in a group. And I said, click, order. Now I got a ring light. And now my pictures don't look busted. Okay? Because I was posting 6 to 7 times for profits. We got to get back to the basics, y'all. I can remember in personal training, when I got ready, I moved out of my parents' house, y'all, with $400. And I stepped out on faith. And I had a talk with my spiritual sister. And I told her, I said, listen, I only got $400 to my name, man. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm a personal trainer. I need this money for next year. She said, you got to get back to the basics. You got to start posting every single day like you used to. And those things are still holding true to this day, even in this company, y'all. It's the basics. Keep it simple. Post 6 to 7 times a day for profits. But I tell people that. And then they post one time, and then that's it. But you're not consistent. People want to see consistency, y'all. Y'all know that Coach wake up in the morning. She going to give you her wake up and win. Okay, we going to do our meditation. She going to come back on live. We going to work out together. She going to come back on live. We going to talk about the products. It's consistency. Every single day, Coach Stormy do the same thing. Even when she out of town, I have watched her. I'm like, dang, she working out of town? Oh, let me get my workout clothes on and get to work. Because if she can work out of town and I'm a bodybuilder, I need to be able to work out of town too and not take no time off. You see what I'm saying? But post 6 to 7 times a day for profits, y'all. Clean up your page. I remember I did a live with Coach Stormy, and she was like, your name is too confusing. It's too much. What is all this? IFBB Pro. And I was like, but Coach, I'm a professional bodybuilder. That's what it means. And she was like, you killing your business, okay? And now I understand because now I have team members that come in and they got all these weird names and I can't find them on Instagram because it's like Big Judy from around the way across the world. And I'm like, what was your name again? Like, ain't nobody got time. If your page is on private, y'all, take it off. Unlock your page because I'm not going to sit there and wait to click your page and wait for you to accept my friend request. If I'm looking at somebody and I'm following them and I want to join them in business or take their products, I'm not going to sit here and wait on you to accept my friend request. It's just not going to happen. So don't even worry about creating you a new page. Just clean your page up because TLC is a total life change, y'all. This is a family company. So show people that this company and that these products are a part of your life. My daughter takes these products. My husband, my mama. I got the whole family on these products, y'all. Show the people that this company is a part of your life. You ain't got to go and recreate no whole other page. Just clean up your page. Act like you going out for a job and they get ready to look at your page and take all that crazy stuff down and clean up your page, man. Do exactly what they tell you to do, y'all. I go to Natalie page every single day. I go to Manaya page every single day. You know why? Because I be like, okay, how did Manaya take that picture? She was leaned back. All right. I seen a picture from Coach D. She was hanging out the tub. I told Dre last night, I said, I'm finna get me a picture. I'm finna hang out my tub, holding my bottle of NutriBurst. Think it's a game. They told y'all to duplicate. So duplicate, man. Copy the right cat. Why you sitting up here trying to reinvent this when you don't know anything? You new to this. They true to this. So why don't you follow them? If Manaya, okay, a boss, 20 in a 2020, I'm trying to be 31 in a 20, okay? I got a little 2012 out there. But she 20 in a 2020 Benz. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to copy her. I'm going to be like, okay, because these new generation, they know how to work their social media. So I go to her page every single day. And I look at her content. And I look at Boss Lady content. And I look at, it's another one too. And I can't even think of her name right now. But I go to her page too. She one of Boss Lady girls. India Ari. And she always talking about how to post for profits. And how to recreate yourself and branding. And Coach Natalie has these lives every single day that talks about branding yourself, y'all. It plug in, put the notifications on so that you can go to their page and so that you can watch. When I started to do that, y'all, it started to take off. And I was like, dang, that's all I had to do was go buy a ring light and take their caption and switch it up a little bit. You see what I'm saying? All I had to do was switch up the caption. Like, wow. I'm sitting up here because most people, they take forever to post pictures because they can't come up with the right caption. They can't come up with the right picture. Go to these people's page, look at their picture, get you a ring light. It only costs like $80, okay? Get you a ring light, and then look at their pictures. Don't put the products in their face every single time. Every single picture you like this. Don't do that. Just put it in the background, put it on portrait, blur it out a little bit, and then take their captions. They done already told you. I'm not finna sit here and stress myself out. I wake up in the morning and I say, ooh, that was a nice caption, Manaya. Ooh, that was a nice caption, boss. Let me go and take that caption. Boss lady got all these little squiggly words and stuff. I don't know how to do all that. I don't know how to do all that. So I get my Insta repost and I repost the picture. Okay? So that's duplicating, y'all. Attend and host events. Y'all, this is an event. Are your people on? Don't go live when the leaders are going live. That's one thing that my coach told me not to ever do. She was like, it's disrespectful when you are on live and the top leaders are on live because you didn't miss something. And so I make sure that I don't miss nothing, y'all. I be on every single live, even if I got to have it playing in the background. I'm listening. I don't assume that I know everything. I don't do that. I don't assume nothing. Because I'm constantly learning. We're constantly learning and evolving and growing, y'all. So I be on the lives because everybody presents it different. Coach D, she know how to break that money down. LaQuelle, she know how to break that back office down. Jason, he is an amazing speaker. I be feeling like I'm listening to Malcolm X. And we got the visionary, Coach Stormy. I don't never miss her lives. I go back and watch her lives 2 or 3 different times before it deletes. Coach Natalie, she got that sweet spirit. She know how to pray with you. Coach Damon, he know how to edify, so I listen to him and I watch his videos. Okay, so how can I learn how to edify my leader even more? Because the more I edify my leader, now my people see that. And they know what to do. And they know how to duplicate y'all. Because our leaders have worked hard. They deserve that. They deserve for us to edify them. And then when you get to that point and you've worked hard, you're going to deserve for your people to edify them. I don't never make a post without tagging my people. I'm like, listen. This is what my coaches did for me, y'all. Because me and my coach, we talk every single day. I've gotten alignment, y'all. And that's what I did because, listen, after I got that 1,000 points that I needed, because Coach Stormy came up with the 1,000 families down in Miami, I just kind of cruised after that because I told y'all I get bored. So I cruised. But then I went down to the Believe tour in New Orleans and I caught that fire again. And just seeing everybody and being around them top leaders, attend events, y'all. This is an event because it's going to set y'all on fire. When y'all get off of these boot camps this evening, y'all ought to be ready to go and hit the ground running. So I attended the event. They said, get down to New Orleans no matter what. So I went down to New Orleans and it set my heart on fire because I believed in the products, but I ain't really believe in the company because I've been with 8 or 9 different companies, y'all. So I went to New Orleans. And I got on fire, y'all. And I came back and guess what? I hit Rising Star. You see what I'm saying? I hit Rising Star. And then I kept plugging in. And I hit Executive Director. And then, oh, here come Coach Stormy again in the middle of a pandemic. And she came out with the Director's Challenge. Because I had just been content. I was sitting in Executive Director like, you know. And then I really didn't believe in myself. And Coach Dre, she steady telling me to write my stuff down and write my stuff down. I'm like, man, I'm going to do that. I don't really want to look at that. I'm not doing all that. But then I got in alignment, y'all, because I got that phone call. Hey, you a part of the Phoenix Suns. And I was like, dang, man, I'm finna be on the team with Coach LaQuell. I got to come with it. I'm finna be on the team with Coach Green. I got to come with it, man. I got to hold my own. Because these people are national directors. And then you got Coach Dre, regional director. And I got to come with it. Little old me just can't be over here. And then I'm holding them back. And we got Coach Jaguar. Like, I can't just be on here. I got to come with it. So I said, Tasha, you know what you need to do. You got to get back to the basics. Because I had been so busy, y'all, with the gym. And I had been so busy, y'all, with the construction of the restaurant. I couldn't think about nobody else. All I was thinking about was myself. I logged into my account and looked at my points. I was never looking at my team points, y'all. And so then I said, okay. I was like, we chilling. Because y'all know it's the United States and then it's Mississippi. So I was like, man, I'm cool right now. You know, we ain't shut down. But then the governor came on. He was like, shelter in place. Everything closed. And I was like, dog. So I got to close my gym. And I got to put a pause on my construction because business 101, I'm not finna tap into my reserve because my family might need that. So I was like, dang, I'm in the middle of creating my restaurant. I'm in the middle of training clients and I got to shut it all down. I said, but wait, I still got a home-based business. Thank God for TLC, man. Thank God for the link in my bio. You see what I'm saying? Thank God for TLC. So I said, okay, Tasha, you know what you got to do? You got to go all in. You got to go all in. You got to rise up out them ashes, out of the night that covered me, black as a pit from pole to pole. I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. So I dug deep because Coach Stormy said whoever had the most directors. See, for me, just like Miami, I wasn't even trying. It wasn't even no big deal whether I went to Miami or not. What I wanted was I wanted my name to be on that list that said I qualified to go to Miami because that's all I cared about. Okay? Because my love language is words of affirmation. So I just wanted my name on the list. So when this came up, I was like, yeah, them Rolexes is cool and all. But what I care about is I want to bust out some directors and show them that I can put some numbers on the board. Because that's what Coach said. Put the numbers on the board. Put the numbers on the board. What the numbers look like. And I had been chilling. So I said, okay, I got to dig deep. So what I did was I started writing down my volume like Coach Dre told me to do. And I started texting my coach every single day. These are my goals. I am so happy and so grateful now that it is April 18th and I am regional director making $5K this week and every week. And I changed 1,000 family lives because that's what the top leaders said that we need to be saying every single day. And we need to be writing it down. So I started writing the vision and making it plain because thoughts become things. So I wrote the vision and I wrote it, y'all. And I wrote it. And I started texting Coach Dre every single night. These are my points. These are my goals. These are my points. These are my goals. And I started checking on my team, y'all. I took myself out of it. I started logging in and checking on my team. Coach Dre said all them Zoom calls is too much. You got 20 and 30 people on there. They not even paying attention. People all on the phone doing what they want to do. So I said, okay, let me call these people. Because I don't like being on the phone, y'all. I don't like talking to people. No, that's too much. It give me anxiety. I don't even like texting people. They sending me these long dissertations and stuff. But I said, okay, Tasha, you got to reach back now and help your team. Because that's the only way you can go higher in this business. I've been in a lot of network marketing. And I was able to retail my butt to the top. But with this business, what I learned was, after director, that was a wrap. You had to reach back and duplicate. So I reached back and I called my team. And I was like, look, I'm looking at your points. This is what you're doing. I need you to get in alignment with me. Do what I'm doing because I'm doing what Coach Dre doing. Coach Dre doing what Coach Green doing. Coach Green doing what Coach Natalie doing. Coach Natalie doing what Coach Stormy doing. So if we stay in alignment, we going to all be on track to hit our goals. So y'all looked up. And a week later of me writing the vision and making it plain and texting my coach and getting in alignment and praying and plugging in, y'all, I woke up. And my points was at 8,000. And I was like, wow, I'm only 2,000 away from regional. And then the momentum started going. Y'all. And I had 7 people this week from my organization that hit director. Because I reached back and helped them, y'all. Because I had been playing. It had just been all about me. But I said, no, it means nothing for you to make money if your people not making money. Then you a fake. You a fraud. You got to reach back and get them in alignment with you. So I reached back and I started texting them and I started hyping them up like, you can do this. And then I had prayed. I told Coach Dre, I said, man, listen. I was like, when it's my turn, I'm going to make you proud. And then my turn came. And then I did a Zoom call. And team Phoenix Heats, they went crazy. I mean, Phoenix Sun, Lord Jesus. They went crazy, y'all. And then people started ranking up. And then it was the last shall be first. And we started coming up because we was the underdogs. We was down there. But 7 people from my organization, head director, that made me feel some type of way. And I looked up. And then this week, my points was at 14,000. I was like, ooh, executive on track to be regional. And I told Dre, I said, I just want to be able to make $5K each week so I can pay the overhead in my businesses so I can get back to work. So I thank God for the visionary coming up with this director's challenge, because in the middle of a pandemic, I had my biggest week, no income claim, but I had my biggest week, y'all, 4,500. Almost at that 5,000 goal after only 2 weeks of getting in alignment. So you got to get in alignment. You got to plug in. You got to dig deep. You got to do what they tell you to do, man. In the middle of a pandemic, I had my biggest check. Now I can get back started with construction on my business. Now I can give back, because my goal is I'm trying to get 40K out of debt. I got student loans. My mama got Parent Plus loans. I'm trying to pay for those loans. I want to pay their house out, retire my parents, so my daddy can sit at home and chill. Those are my goals, man. But then, not only that, y'all, I had to start telling my story more, because I had been sitting on my story. And I had this talk with my team a lot of times, y'all. Okay, because we talked about being a product of the product and getting in alignment and being binary qualified and plugging in and attending the events. We talked about all that. But what about those testimonies y'all sitting on? What about those stories that y'all have? You see what I'm saying? What about those stories that y'all are sitting on and y'all being selfish? And you're not telling your testimony. I had that talk with some of my team members. Y'all done came through the storm. We were called to be service. That's what I appreciate about Coach Stormy telling her story. She don't mind telling you where she came from. Boss lady don't mind telling you where she came from. They don't mind. They're transparent. Transparency brings about change, y'all. Facts tell, but stories sell. Because it was their story that got me. And I said, you know what? I got to start telling my story more. Because you know what these products did for me? I'm finna show y'all. You know what these products did for me, y'all? These products, no medical claim, but I have alopecia, which is an autoimmune disease, y'all. And alopecia causes your hair follicles to come at a rest, okay? So that means that you lose all of your hair. You lose all of your hair. Man, I got too many pictures. I'm finna find it though while I'm talking. But I have this autoimmune disease, y'all, and I've had it since 2005. Since Katrina. So imagine waking up in the middle of the night, y'all. Waking up in the middle of the night. And here go a picture. And somebody reposted it. But imagine waking up in the middle of the night. And you don't have no more hair. Your hair has come out from the roots. This was me. 2005, y'all. 15 years old. Lost all of my hair. And kids were very cruel. They talked about me. They called me a bald-headed bee in my honesty box on Facebook. The lady that was doing my hair was still trying to perm my hair. You see what I'm saying? And so I struggled with this, y'all, for years. My hair grew back 2009. I raised money, sent it back to the foundation, and then it came back out again after I had my baby, went through postpartum depression, y'all. And so after a while, I said, man, forget this hair. I just woke up one morning, and I told my brother, I said, shave it off. Just shave it off. So that's why I went bald. A lot of people think that I just went bald just because. I went bald because I was tired. I was tired of hiding behind wigs, y'all. So I shaved my head off. You see what I'm saying? I shaved it off. I was like, who needs hair? Like NDRE said, it's not what's on your hair, it's what's underneath it. So then I found out about this company, y'all. And I started taking the CBDT, y'all. And I started detoxing the toxins out of my life. And I started taking the NutriBurst, y'all. And I started putting the Infinity Oil on my hair. Okay? And then, look what I got burning. Well, CBD. Okay? I started putting this on my skin and on my scalp, y'all. My body can't even live without that candle. I was sitting at home like, okay, where's my package? I ain't playing. But I started using all of these CBD products that the company had and that Coach Stormy had, y'all. And then I started seeing results. My hair started growing back. My hair didn't grow at all last year, y'all, at all. And then my hair started growing back. But I had been sitting on this testimony, y'all. I had been sitting on it because I was like, ain't nobody going to listen. Ain't nobody gonna listen. And Coach Green said, did you post it in all the groups? Post it in all the groups. So I started posting it because I was scared. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was scared. Coach Green said posting in all the groups, and I was like, man, listen. She was like, you got to be more into the directors group. And I was like, listen, Coach, I don't want to do all that. But I did it because I'm coachable. So I posted it in the directors group, and people was like, wow. And I posted in Phoenix Suns group because there's some people out there that's suffering, y'all. Some young girls that's out there suffering. Some grown women that's out there suffering, y'all. They out there suffering. I'm trying not to cry, y'all, because people talked about me. But I found these products, and not only did they grow my hair back, but they gave me that confidence I needed because I had depression and I had anxiety. But things like the Harmony Drops, I can't live without them. So I get on to people when they don't take their stuff, when they not a product of the product. When I got to tell you to take your stuff. These products are amazing, y'all. These products are amazing. But you got to be a product of the product. This right here, I couldn't live without my Harmony Drops because I get wrapped up in my own thoughts. And I start telling myself, you're not good enough. Who gonna listen to you? You done been through depression. You done been through this. Ain't nobody gonna listen. You not an influencer. But then I take my Harmony Drops. And I take my NRG. Because this for mental focus and clarity, y'all. And this helped me to get out of my own thoughts. This the happy pill. So I get mad at people when they don't take their stuff. And I get mad at people when they don't tell their testimony. Because it's some people that need to hear it. It's some people out there that need to hear your story. And you need to start sharing. And you need to start sharing your coach's story. And you need to start edifying. It's people out here dying from this COVID. And I got people on my team that I had to fuss at because they have healed from COVID. No income, no medical claim, but they have healed from COVID because of this chaga. And then you won't tell nobody. That's selfish. That's selfish. So y'all have got to start telling people your story. And you got to start telling other people the story. And you got to start being consistent on these products, man. You got to start being consistent on these products. You got to be a product of the product, man. And you got to do self-development every single day, no days off. When I started doing exactly what I saw Coach doing, then I started elevating to new levels. I started elevating because I want to be there one day. Coach Natalie, young as she is, just hit a milli. Come on, man. Fine ass Kimmy, able to quit her job. Green gave her government job back. Coach Dre, able to take care of her mama. Pay them bills, man. Come on. This company here in the middle of a pandemic, while both of my businesses are shut down, they help me. They help me, y'all. And I ain't done yet. Because you got to demand excellence of yourself every single day. Every single day I wake up and I say, Tasha, don't get wrapped up in it. Don't allow the enemy to trick you at your spot. Demand excellence of yourself. So I walk with my head high. And that's why I got dressed up today, because I'm moving in a spirit of excellence. I said, I'm finna come with that fire because I asked for this. I prayed for this. I said, when they finally see, when they finally hear, I'm going to lay it all out on the battlefield. Out of the ashes. Rose the phoenix. Black as the pit from pole to pole. I thank whatever God's may be for my unconquerable soul. So every morning I wake up and I look at the top leaders. I look at Coach Stormy, and I look at Coach Natalie, and I look at Diana, and I look at Boss Lady, and I look at Manaya, and I look at Demar. I go to everybody's page. I got it locked in. And I look at those people, and I stand up and I say, today is your day. It's your season. It's your turn. You are an ambassador of your bloodline. I demand excellence of myself every single day. I don't allow the enemy to trick me out my spot. And when I catch myself in the middle of the day, I go read some self-development. And I say, no, Tasha, don't get wrapped up. Y'all got to do self-development. Because in order to go higher in this business, y'all, in order to go higher in this company, who must I become? Like Coach say all the time, this too shall pass, but I must become greater in the passing. Y'all know why I know all this stuff? Because I plug in. I am an ambassador of my bloodline. I would never be broke another day in my life. And I will live the fullness of life and all that God has for me. Period. Because I allowed it to go from my head to my heart. You see what I'm saying? I demand excellence of myself every single day. And then I reach back now and I'm helping my team. And I'm starting to see the fruits of that, y'all. Because I was selfish. I was thinking all about me and my commission and me hitting my ranks. And I forgot about my team. You got to reach back. And don't forget about stop looking at the money. The money is great. The money gonna come. And that's what somebody told me a long time ago. Focus on the opportunity of helping people and the money will come. Don't chase the money. My husband said it all the time. Don't chase the money. So I'm not chasing the money. I'm helping my team. And the money gonna come. Because I know that what's for me is for me. I know that God got me. Because in the middle of a pandemic, when I finally had time, because we quarantined now. So now I got all this time to work on myself. Because now that you in the house, you need to work on yourself and self-development and get in line. So that when you come out of this, you'll come out of this greater. Don't come out of this the same way that you went in. You need to come out ranking up. You need to come out touching lives. Don't come out of this the same way you went in, man. You doing a disservice. That's why God got us sitting tight. We just sitting here. But it is to make us grow. Don't focus on what's going on around you. Stop watching the news, man. It's enough of that on Facebook. You ain't got to watch the news because it's depressing. It's depressing, y'all. So you got to stay focused and you got to stay in your own lane. I don't look left and I don't look right. I don't say, well, dang, such and such got this and such got that. I say, no. They doing something. They helping their team. They doing Zoom calls. They praying. I watch CBD teach. She praying with her people and doing Bible study. So I started doing that. And I got a testimony that I want y'all to hear. I don't know if she's on here, man. But I reached out to her. She came back into the business. She came in with me. She locked her spot in, man. But she took some time off. She took some personal time off, y'all. And when she came back, I told her, I said, listen, I need somebody that's going to align with me. Because I can't go no higher. I got the points, but I need the person now. I need an executive director. What you going to do? You going to align with me the way I'm aligned with Coach Dre? Because I talk to Dre every single day. She said, burning candles. I'm burning candles and sage and listening to all kinds of stuff. And Bob Proctor and everybody, I'm listening to them. I got Coach Stormy book, 9 Laws of Success. I got everybody's book, y'all. And I'm steady. Oh, she on here. I'm steady listening. I called her and I said, you ready? I said, I need you to get in alignment with me. Because I need somebody that's going to flow with me. And we're going to do this thing together. And then I need you to duplicate and go ahead and find your runner. And then we're going to get in alignment together. We're going to pray together. And I told her we're going to listen to our affirmations together. And we're going to show them that women can work together. No envy. Collaboration. And so let me see. I want her to come on this live, man. Let me see if her name is on here, y'all. Hold on, because, man, she came back in here. And she got one of them names, y'all. And we working on it. I gotta get that name off. Because her name's so confusing, man. Ayana, you're gonna have to leave off and probably come back on so you can request to be on the live, y'all. But she left and took a hiatus. And she came back, y'all. And in 3 days after I had that talk with her about getting in alignment with me, she called me back and she said, it's done. She was directing. I was like, oh, wait. What did you do, man? And so I want her to tell y'all her testimony, man. I want to bring her on here. Come on, Ayana. Where you at? The people need to hear. Because in 3 days, y'all, she hit director from 0 points. Just because she got an alignment, because I got an alignment. Where she at, man? Ayana, leave off and come back. I need y'all to hear, man, because y'all got to get in alignment with y'all coaches. Y'all got to get in alignment with y'all coaches. I got in alignment, and I did what Coach Dre told me to do. Coach Green said, don't let the night end before you text me. You got to leave off, Ayana, and come back on. When you come back on, it'll say request to get on, and then hit that button to request. Coach Green said, don't let the night end without texting me and let me know you got G5. And it made me feel some type of way. Because I wanted to be able to text her and tell her that I got G5. And text her and tell her that I reached my goals. And the same thing with Coach Dre. I wanted to be able to text her at night, y'all. Because for me, making my coach proud is what I have to do. I don't know about y'all. Y'all might, and even if you don't have a coach, you need to align with somebody else. Don't let that be your excuse, man. Because excuses are monuments of nothingness. Those who use these tools seldom amount to nothing at all. Period. We're not going to use excuses no more. Because in the middle of a pandemic, Coach Natalie hit a millie. So we're not going to use that excuse, y'all. We're not going to use that excuse. If you don't have a coach, you need to align with somebody else. Get in alignment. Start doing some self-development. And start duplicating. Do whatever they tell you to do. But I wanted to be able to tell my coach, man, that I had hit my goals. I don't know how to bring her on here, y'all. It's not coming. But I gotta tell y'all though. I aligned, okay, and I called her and I told her, I said, listen, you gotta align yourself with me now, because I need somebody. I didn't do that early on like I should have, because if I had done it, I would have been able to hit regional. Oh, here we go. There we go. Hold on. Let me add her. I need y'all to. It says she unable to join. So anyway, I aligned y'all, and I called her and I said, listen, I need you to write down your points every single day. Check your back office. Y'all ought to be checking y'all back office like you check your bank account. So every single day, I check my back office. I told her, check your back office. Write it down. Text it to me. And in 3 days, y'all, she texted me and said, I did it. And I was like, that's beautiful. Because people out here complaining, talking about they can't hit direct demand. And they got a whole week. You did it in 3 days. Here's the secret, y'all. Or like Coach Natalie say, here's the deal. I love it when she say that, y'all. Here's the deal. You got to do exactly what your people tell you to do, man. Get your people binary. That's going to help you. That's going to help them. Don't let them leave no money on the table. I don't like wasting money. Don't leave no money on the table, y'all. Get binary. If you're on here and you're not binary, you need to binary yourself today. If you on here and you're not joined, get back with the person that brought you to this live and join with them, and then get binary qualified today. Put your SmartShip on 120. Set it and forget it. Don't go messing with it. Be a product of the product. Attend these events. Self-development every single day, y'all. And that's how she hit it. Call your people up. I call my people up every single day. And I'm like, hey, listen, what you need? You out of products? How you doing? How your family doing? You know it's an epidemic right now. You know it's a pandemic right now. Okay, what I need you to do is, I need you to buy these products. You see what I'm saying? I call my people and check on them. So today, you need to call, get in your back office, call all those people that have went to your, click the link in your bio, they set up an account, but they didn't buy products from you. Call them today and say, hey, this is such and such. I saw that you set up an account. I just wanted to check on you, see how you're doing, how your family doing, with everything that's going on. You know, don't just jump straight into it, but have a conversation with them. Let them know that you're here for them and tell them, like, listen, I saw that you created an account, but you didn't purchase anything. What can I do to help you to get what you need? You got any questions for me? You got to get on the phone. And then after you check those people that didn't purchase from you, then now you need to go back and check those people that did. And you can see when the last time they purchased from you and call them and say, hey, I'm just checking in with you. How you doing? How your family doing? And I wanted to see if you needed anything else. And then I don't ask people to let me know when they're ready. I say, you ready? Here's my cash app. And then they cash out me the money. And then remember, we talked about we going to help our team. So I find out what my lesser leg is. And I go to the very bottom. And I purchase those products. And now, those people that joined with me 2 weeks ago, now they're on track to hit director because I kept going to the bottom. And placing them orders. Because I know that $20 going to come. I'm going to get that retail money. But those people that I talk to on the phone, cash out me your money. Okay? I'm going to put your order in. You can pick it up curbside, or I can ship it to you. And so when I stopped worrying about that little $20, okay, and started worrying about them 40 volume points, now I started ranking up. Now I wake up to executive at 5,000. I'm looking like, dang, I remember the days when I had to struggle to get 5,000 points. And to finish with 14,000 points this week, I was like, wow, because I wasn't focused on that. I wasn't focused on the money. To finish with 4,500 this week, y'all, no income claims. But this company is amazing. All the stuff that Jack is doing, the spring back kit. And I remember in January when he did the rapid drop kit. All of these things that he's doing for us, y'all. That's why you got to stay plugged in. Because so many people were like, oh, I missed it. You missed it because you wasn't plugged in. If you were plugged into the different groups, as soon as that stuff dropped, we posting it. We posting it online. You got to plug in, y'all. So you want to know, how do you hit your rank? And you frustrated. And you don't have, you got to build both legs. I got people that had to build both legs and did it in 2 weeks. And now they going out for director this week. So I don't want to hear those excuses. But you got to get back to the basics and get on the phone with people and get off of social media and stop TikToking around. That stuff ain't making you no money. Like Coach said, I ain't downloading it. Y'all ain't going to see me on TikTok. Don't look for it because I'm too busy on the phone. I'm too busy doing Zoom calls, 4 and 5 Zoom calls a day, and on the phone with my team. and I'm talking to the sons, and I'm talking to Jane Gang. That's what I'm too busy doing, helping my team. Get off of social media, make your post, and get off and get on the phone. Get in your back office. Get in your people back office. Because some of y'all people is close to hitting their ranks, which could help you hit your rank. But you don't care about them. You ain't reaching back. You ain't in their back office. You see what I'm saying? So we got to stick with the 10 core commitments, y'all. We got to stick with them. We got to stick with them. The people at the top, our leaders have laid the blueprint. They have laid the blueprint, y'all. So stop trying to figure it out. Stop trying to do things on your own. Get out your feelings and get in your bag. Stop trying to do things on your own because it's our season, y'all. We are essential. We have what people need. But you got to reach back and you got to dig deep out of the ashes, y'all. Out of the ashes. Because Coach Stormy tell it all the time, y'all. I write it down. So after today, no more excuses. After today is I am so happy and so grateful now that it is April 30th, 2020, and I am whatever rank you want to be, making however much money you want to make, and I help to change 1,000 family lives. Period. That's it. Write it down every single day. Send it to your coach every single day. Whatever your goals are, write it down. Write the vision. Make it plain. Then start doing your self-development. Read these big books. Think and Go Rich. The 9 Laws of Success. Becoming a Brand. Start reading their books, man. They took time out to write them books. Read those books. Do self-development. And then meditate, y'all. And pray. I will hear the voice of the Holy Spirit within. I will lead and not follow. I will create and not destroy. I am a force for good. I defy the odds. I set new standards. I am a leader. I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. I'm loved by God. I'm chosen by God. I'm protected by God. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. And every tongue that rises up against me in judgment shall be condemned. I'm happy. I'm humble. I'm wealthy. I'm strong. I am a champion. I will never be broke another day in my life. And I would live the fullness of life and all that God has for me because I have decided to engage in a vision bigger than myself so that no thing or no one can get in the way. Period. Period. Now go out there and work because out of the night they covered you. Black is the pit from pole to pole. You think whatever gods may be for your uncomfortable soul. They laid the blueprint. So go out there and work, man. Y'all, this next guy that's coming on, y'all, because I could preach all day, but I ain't going to do it. He was Coach Stormy, best friend since the 5th grade, y'all. Since the 5th grade. All right? Music executive. Been on reality TV, y'all. But he decided to get in this business, y'all, and went straight to the top. He's a regional director, y'all. Regional director. Reggie. So I want you all to go ahead, get a sip of water, get your tea, go ahead and take your NutriBurst, take your NRG so you can be focused, y'all. And I want y'all to come back on here in the next 5 minutes because Coach Reggie is getting ready to lay it down, y'all. So a shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to Coach Stormy. Shout out to Coach Dre, Coach Gareen, Coach LaQuelle, Jaguar, Natalie, Boss Lady, Manaya, Damon, Coach D, all of y'all, Jason, Tammy with the T, all of y'all that laid the blueprint. I love y'all. I'm going to continue to follow y'all lead. So it's 1,000 families. Peace, y'all.